5 strangers, 1 common goal: to lose weight and get healthy. Subscribe to this channel to follow their year-long collaboration to lose a collective 500 pounds. The 500 Pound Project presents Collab The Flab.
Hey everyone, nice to be back this week to give you guys a little bit of an update on where I am. So quick to the update on my weight. Again, I forgot to take a picture and video of the actual scale. I'm getting bad at that, but I am down to 292.8. So it was a whole 0.2 loss, which honestly, with the week that I had, I'm happy with. Had 2 bad days of eating when I know I shouldn't have, but like I said, with the other days it kind of canceled them out a little bit, and I still had a little bit of a loss. And as long as I have a loss, I guess we gotta take and look at that as a positive and be happy with it. My workouts this week, I did run, I think it was twice this week if I remember right. I don't remember exactly. So I ran, I think, twice, rode my bike once, and then I did miss, I think, 1 or 2 days, I can't remember, of working out, but I was active every day, whether it was yard work or something like that. I just don't consider that specifically a working out because of just how I like to view working out. But again, like I said, I was active each and every day. Today I woke up and I helped my sister and brother-in-law move for several hours, and it's kind of funny, you know, how much work that really is, lifting heavy stuff and putting a lot of steps in. Right now I'm kind of curious, without an actual like workout for today, I am over 16,000 steps on my Fitbit. So I was pretty thrilled about that. One thing that I was really good at other than those 2 days is both me and my wife had made lunches for each other and dinners, so we were prepared. I found that preparation is key for me. If I'm not prepared, I find other things to eat that aren't healthy. I find an excuse saying, hey, there's nothing healthy right here, I'll just eat whatever and however much I want. So that extra 10 minutes, it makes a huge difference in my day. I found out in getting the nutrition that I need. And another thing is on my Fitness Pal, I've logged at least a week in a row now. I think I'm even more. Let's check, I'm kind of curious. Let's see. Yes, I've now logged 9 days in a row. So I'm pretty happy with that, you know, just being more consistent in realizing what I'm putting into my mouth. And that was one of my goals last week, is to be consistent with it. So I'm happy with being able to say that I completed that. My hope for this week is that the weather is a little bit better. It's been raining for the last 4 days here in our area. It's made it a little bit harder to go outside and do like an actual workout with watching my son at night while my wife is working. So I hope that it's a little bit better this next week, so I have a good way to so it's just a little bit easier to go outside and work out. Whether that's getting on the bike with my son, putting him in a stroller and going on a run. I don't know what that is, but I'm just looking forward to getting out and working out. While we were driving out to my sister's house to help her move today, we saw at least, remember 2, I'm thinking there might have been 3, but we saw at least 2 races that were going on. A bike race as well as a running race that was at least a half marathon, because we saw the pacers, and it just got that little bit of extra desire in me to want to get back into running some races. My plan for tomorrow, which I usually don't do any workouts on Sundays, but my plan is, as long as there's not tons of snow on the ground or anything like that, because it may snow tonight is what my wife said. I want to get up before my wife goes to work. She has to be to work at 7, so I want to wake up early and go on a run. I want to just get out and get some air in my lungs, get some sweat going on, and just start the day off right. Another thing is, with it being a holiday tomorrow, being Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there, and even if you're not a mother yet and and you desire to be one, happy Mother's Day to you. A lot of times on holidays I struggle with food. My goal for tomorrow is to eat healthy, stay within my calories, and realize every little thing that I'm putting in my mouth. And if I do that, I'll have a good kickstart to the week and just be satisfied with where I am. I hope you guys are all doing well this week. Wish Josh a fun time on the cruise that he's going on. Hope that Amy, Todd, and Chantel are doing well also. I know that with each other's support and motivation, we can all hit the goals that we want to hit, get down to the weight we want to be, and just flat out be healthy. That's all we want. I know that's all we want. So you guys have a good week, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.
Hey guys, so I've actually just been enjoying talking to you for my check-ins. When we first started, the questions were kind of to help us get started and know what to say, and some collab members have still wanted to stick with the questions, which is totally awesome and fine. I kind of have wanted to just get away from them for my updates, just for a little while. I'll probably come back to them, but since I'm kind of just going through so much, it just really has been helpful to just like talk to the camera for a little bit. Let's start, of course, with my weigh-in. So I did weigh in at 290.1, which in the last week, that's a 1.5 pound loss, and in 2 weeks, because we kind of didn't really weigh in on our live one, total that's about 2 pounds down from our last official weigh-in. And obviously, I'm pretty happy with those numbers. I'm a little surprised because I'm gonna be straight up honest, I did not have time to work out at all this last week. My husband was graduating and we had family in town, and it was just nuts trying to get everything organized for all the time that I had to take off work, and excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. I didn't make time and I didn't work out. And I've been trying to make like conscious, healthy decisions when possible, but over the weekend we probably ate out almost every single meal, and still like I tried to make smarter decisions, but not always. And so I mean, I'm actually like a little bit surprised, but I definitely don't want to like discount the fact that I am making some choices. But it just keeps coming back to, I know that I can be doing more. And yeah, you can sit and say like you're being too hard on yourself and all of that stuff, but I just feel like that I know myself. Like each person knows themselves. And if you think, okay, I'm honestly giving it my 100%, there's not more I can be doing, then there's not more you can be doing. But when I sit and think, am I giving it my 100% in the last few weeks? No, I haven't. And I've decided that like I want to be honest with you guys about that, because I want others to be honest when they're not giving it their 100%. And it's okay. When you can't give it your 100%, that's fine. You just need to be honest with it. And then I think that just, I mean, that's the accountability part of weight loss. I don't know why it has to be so hard though. Like, why does it have to be such a shameful thing? Like, if you're not able to give it your 100% for whatever reason, why do we like hide ourselves? It just really sucks. Like, I've just been thinking about it a lot, and like when I get down on myself for my weight, like I want to hide from people, and like it's just funny because I've actually gotten a few different comments from family that was in town and from like coworkers and stuff, and they're saying that they can start seeing like the difference on me. And so it's like other people are seeing something that I'm not seeing, and I still like get so down on myself. Weight loss is seriously the most frustrating thing ever. Like, even when you're doing great, like you still get on yourself about it. I feel like I want to blame society because they train us from such a small age that you're never good enough and you have to do this and that, and like when is it good enough? And then there's that like huge movement right now about like self-acceptance and love, and I'm 100% about that. But you also like, it's like finding the balance of loving yourself, but also like being the best version of you. I feel like that's where I'm at right now. I want people to feel comfortable in their skin. I want myself to feel comfortable in my skin. I want to be able to be a positive light and an influence on other people, but at the same time, I'm not satisfied with what I look like right now. I look like what I look like right now, and that's okay. Like, I have to own that, and I am fine with that's what I look like right now, but I don't want to look like this in a week or a month or whatever, you know? And so it's like, where do you find the balance? I don't even know if I'm making any sense. This is just something that was on my mind, and it's like, honestly, like this huge waves of like feeling good, feeling bad, feeling okay, feeling happy, feeling sad, like it's never ending. And clearly I am aware that I do need to go like seek therapy, and I am on the waiting list, and I'm gonna get there soon, but it's just gonna take a few weeks before I can get in there. And until then, like, I just am trying to like sort through all of my feelings and try to like just continue to be a positive influence. There was a quote I read today that was just basically, when you stop being such a negative influence or a negative person and you start accepting positivity into your life, that's when you start to see positive results. And that's what I want to do. So find your balance between loving and accepting yourself and also being your best self. I'm telling that to myself, but if you guys want to take that advice, then you can. Alright, so that's going to be my update for this week. I just wanted to share some things that were on my mind and just kind of talk it out. I don't know if it made any sense at all, but that's what it is. Thanks for loving me, you guys. I love you back, and I'll see you next time.
Hey guys, how's it going? Just hanging out here, getting ready to celebrate Mother's Day with my family. I hope that all you mothers out there are having a fantastic Mother's Day, and I hope it goes splendidly. Let's get right into the weigh-in. I lost 0.6 pounds this past week, which isn't terrible. That's about it, really. I lost 0.6 pounds. My workout this week just consisted of the same old, not much has changed in my workout. I need to incorporate more working out. I think that's kind of one of the things that I need to do more of. If not like more often, just longer. Like you guys know, I do my kind of like pre-shower workout instead of just like going till I can't go anymore in that one set. That's really kind of when you start building a lot more muscle and burning calories and things like that, when you feel that burn. So just rotating out, maybe doing 2 or 3 sets instead of just the one. I think that'll benefit a lot. So I may start doing that here this next week and seeing how that works out and see if I see any difference. I still haven't done measurements. Several people in the comment section have recommended or suggested that we start taking measurements of our body, so even if we don't see a change on the scale, we could see changes in the measurements in our body, which are just completely true, because, you know, we're losing fat, we're gaining muscle weighs more than fat. It makes sense. You know, I just haven't done it because I don't know why. I really don't. I actually saw a tape measure the other day, and I didn't get it, so that was dumb. It just didn't register. I need to get on that. We'll get on that. As far as human moments go, I'm going to tell you right now, today is going to be a human moment. Mother's Day is kind of like a Christmas in our family, in a sense. Pretty much any holiday is an excuse for our family to get together and just chow down, and we do. I'm gonna try and cut back a little bit on what I normally eat, but it's a celebration. You know, moms are, you know, such a huge part of our lives, and we just celebrate. We always do it up on food and activities and things like that. So today is gonna definitely be one of those human moment cheat kind of days, which, you know, it happens. You know, it's Mother's Day, so I'm not regretting it. I just need to work harder next week to make up for it, for sure, and I will. My goal for next week is just lose a freaking pound. I haven't lost a full pound in weeks, and it's driving me nuts. Per usual, I definitely would love for you guys to give any tips or advice that you have for me and any other person on my team. It is always helpful and it is always welcome. I love you guys. I will see you next week with another weigh-in. Cross your fingers for me, guys. I need to lose at least 1 full pound. I just got to do it. It is driving me crazy. It's like I can't wrap my head around not losing 1 pound, and it's been that way for several weeks. So let's lose at least a freaking pound, okay? Let's do it. Let's do it. Here's my challenge for anyone that's willing to take it. Let's all lose at least 1 pound this week. That's kind of what I'm going with. It's I'm gonna call it the Collab The Flab weekly challenge shall be let's lose 1 pound this week. That's my personal challenge, so if anybody else wants to take a part of this challenge, let's do it. Let's lose 1 pound together. All right, guys. I will see you next week with another weigh-in. I love you guys. See you next week. I'm stalling, and I don't know why. But I'll see you guys. Have a good one. See ya.
Thank you guys so much for joining us for our week 18 weigh-in. Thank you so much for watching. I know we say this every week, but thank you so much for all of your love and support. Honestly, it really does help us, and it gets us through those dips, because weight loss is a roller coaster, right? So thank you so much for all of your love and support. Don't forget, if you want to join this journey with us, we'd love to have you on our subscriber spotlight. All the details are in the description below. You don't have to have lost weight yet or any of your fitness goals. If you're even just starting, just send us a clip and let us know what you're planning on doing and how we as a collab can help you and support you and give back to you what you guys are giving to us. And we want to do this journey with you. So hopefully we'll hear from you guys soon. Otherwise, we will see you guys next week.